The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew drive-thru coffee.
WGNS.
Good morning, Rutherford County. It's time to get up and at 'em, waking you up with local news, traffic, weather, and fun. You're listening to the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, to be honest with you, I cringe every time he says fun. But anyway,
We have a lot of fun.
well, sometimes. Oh, yeah. Well, let's talk about 7 Brew Coffee. You want to?
Well, this is the
We're
time.
fueled by 7 Brew Coffee.
Are we really?
Yes.
Where's the fuel at?
Well, you can fuel your sweet tooth the smart way with a sugar-free German chocolate or white mac at 7 Brew drive-thru coffee.
Yummy.
They have thousands of sugar-free combinations to keep you going. Check them out in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. So you don't necessarily have to worry about your weight to go to 7 Brew Coffee.
No.
It's sugar-free.
But who worries about their weight?
Are you sucking on a mint right now?
Not a mint, no.
Oh, okay. What are you sucking on?
A lifesaver?
Well, that's a mint.
It's not a mint. It's an actual lifesaver.
Oh, excuse me for not being, specific enough.
It's candy.
It's a mint.
It's not a mint.
It's a mint.
I have a mint.
There's a mint in that bag. I know that.
I know. But
Yeah.
I have this one.
Oh, man, we're already having fun, aren't we? Gosh, we've only been on the air for 2 minutes and we're having fun. It's March 6th. And
Yes, it
it's,
is.
Episode 1862,
Yep.
second year of the Civil War.
Bad time.
2 days until we spring forward to daylight time.
Oh, I'm ready.
Are you really?
Out on the porch, letting the mosquitoes bite me,
Well, they're not there yet. I'm so proud of Chipper, though.
You eat some mosquitoes?
No.
Oh.
We have a screen door to our patio,
Right.
and we've been leaving it open for like almost 2 months now, where he can just run out. So he's been running out. Well, yesterday, my son-in-law put the screen door, closed it.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's starting to get summery. Little flies, got warm,
Sure.
the last couple of days. My dog, going full tilt, stops about 2 inches from the door. His nose is on the screen. Goes, "Arr!" Yeah, and his paws, you see him. "Arr!" I was so proud of him because he saw it and waited till I got there. But now I'm back to saying, stay behind me till I open the door. But
And
why
then
didn't Brett let me know?
Then he bolts out the door.
Brett's almost like trying to play some kind of tricks with me. So let's see how he reacts, that kind of thing. But got to get his nails done. That's on the agenda. Basketball surely will be over sometime, and maybe Monday or Tuesday I can, get him to the pause in effect. That's who does his nails.
It's a little pampering.
And the last time they told me, said, "Sir, you really need to bring him in more often for the nails." I said, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, more money for you.
No, but I mean, they are long. I mean, they're like, you can hear them through the house. Clank, 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 clank. It's bad. But anyway, we've got no basketball tonight. You know why we don't? Do you have any idea why we don't have basketball tonight?
No, I can't think of anything.
I can. It's Friday. Thought that'd be easy.
It's finally Friday. Forget the working blues and let your good times roll. It's Friday. Friday. It's the end of the week. Time to freak. Been working real hard, losing sleep. Collect my pay. Time to play. Let's all say, hey, it's Friday.
I have to tell you, Brian, I got the sling or whatever it was, the wrap off my arm, and I had an appointment at 8:20. Do you realize how weird it is to go to this show and then go right over to the TOA? I mean, it's like, I'm not used to that. I go right back home and take a nap after the show. It really freaked me out. It was like, I'm sitting in there, waiting and like, oh my.
Falling asleep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, this is not what I normally do at 8:20. because it takes me about 10 minutes to get home from the station. And you know me, I don't hang around and.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, because there's shows going on. We can't just hang around, do that kind of thing.
Well, we could, pal around.
Well, for an hour
Go
till
get a
your
coffee.
show comes on,
Yeah.
or 2 hours before your show comes on.
Well, I produced the round table, so.
Yeah,
I
so
gotta
there
be
you
here.
go. So it's all your fault that we don't get together, as usual.
It's not my fault.
Well, I've got to produce. Got other people work here. I don't know. All right, we
Really?
got weather coming up.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. A few afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 82 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Lows drop to 64. Then shower and storm chances return Saturday, especially during the afternoon. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 59.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
The death of a loved one, probably one of the hardest times in their life they have to go through.
Keith Stapleton, manager of the Murfreesboro Funeral Home.
It's our job to see them through that.
Visit murfreesborofuneralhome.com.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants, and we want to thank you for 40 great years of good food and fun.
At Toots, we still have the same specials, the same quality, the same portion sizes, even after 40 years.
And we have the best kids menu in town.
And our family would like to thank this community for supporting Toots for 40 years.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
I just earned a $600 bonus for opening up a checking account at Old National Bank.
Earn up to a $600 bonus when you open an eligible checking account and complete qualifying activities. Visit oldnational.com/checking and get old. Member FDIC. Additional restrictions apply. Offer valid through June 30th, 2026.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread. Jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks. Flavors that shine. From winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to bill seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
Play an old guitar, done 1:30. Trying to make a living while everybody else is having fun.
Don't just go to any barber, go to the singing barber, Charlie Pitts. Get a great haircut and entertainment too. That's Charlie Pitts, 2528 Las Casas Pike. Phone 615-785-0966. That's Charlie Pitts.
Mercy.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
Two of the best in the NBA matched up, the Spurs and the Pistons. Victor Wembanyama put on a show. 38 points, 16 rebounds, and 5 blocks as San Antonio beat Detroit 121-106. The Warriors beat the Rockets in overtime 115-113. Brandon Przemski led the Warriors in scoring with 26 points. Cooper Flagg returned to the Mavericks lineup, but Orlando beat Dallas 115-114. The Nuggets beat the Lakers 120-113. Nikola Jokic with a 38-point, 12-rebound, 13-assist triple-double. Luka Doncic finishing with 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. Minnesota got its 40th win of the year, beating the Raptors 115-107. Rudy Gobert with an 18-point, 12-rebound, 3-block double-double. In the NFL, the Bears released linebacker Tremaine Edmonds. The Rams agreed to a 2-year extension with tight end Tyler Higbee, and the Texans extend defensive end Danielle Hunter for 1 year, $40 million.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
21 after the hour of 6, and I'm not wanting to go around spreading rumors.
Uh-oh.
But there's word out that Zendaya and Tom Holland are hitch. They're married.
Really?
You know, Spider-Man and Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
In the movie?
No, in real life. Now, it's kind of weird because they've been together since the very first Spider-Man movie, just about. So, are you looking it up to see if I'm correct? Because
No, I
it's
was
just a
looking-
rumor.
Yeah. Reportedly.
Yeah, reportedly. Well,
according to her stylist, I guess. It's what I'm
well,
saying.
if nobody knows more than your stylist, doesn't your stylist tell everything you do? What's going on?
My stylist is me.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. Now that you brought it up. Yeah, and so we'll have to see if that is actually a true statement or not.
Tom Holland. Spider-Man.
No
married.
basketball tonight. Correct? I am off, right?
Well,
the first night off I've had in 2 weeks. First weekend night I've had off.
Let's see. What could we do?
We'll have a coach's show in the morning.
Yeah.
So that's still going on.
We got some baseball, softball, or girls flag football.
You're going to go do them?
No.
Well, you saw my effort. I asked for some rules. I want to be able, before I do a game, I want to be able to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Maybe we should go watch a game.
Together?
Well, you could go separately if you want.
Well, I mean, I'd like to not go across town where you're at.
Oh, I'd like to not go across town where you're at.
Okay, then I guess we're going separately. I want a divorce.
Do you?
Catherine Edwards is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. She's so fun to be around and can always make you smile. Catherine Edwards is getting they're not getting a free bag of Quikrete like somebody said. That's not true. She's getting a free drink of her choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. And today's Good Neighbor salute comes from SRM Concrete, of course. They're locally grown, nationally known, and they're all about celebrating the people who pour their strength back into our community. They really are truly that. You know, when you talk about SRM Concrete.
Absolutely. Send in those good neighbors. It takes people like you who listen to nominate someone. Text neighbor to 615-893-1450 or WGNSradio.com/good neighbor. You know, somebody fun to be around and makes you smile. That sounds like me, doesn't it?
Nope.
Not at all.
Wow.
Can you hear that?
The sound-o-meter is up.
It's National Oreo Day.
Oh, that's good.
National White Chocolate Cheesecake Day. It's National Dentist Day.
Ooh.
Employee Appreciation Day.
Yay!
And Middle Name Pride Day.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back.
Stones River Manor, the only faith-based nonprofit home for seniors in Rutherford County.
Everyone is so friendly. They really want to make you happy here.
Stones River Manor offers independent living.
When you get to our age and you live in a house, there's always things that's got to be done. Living here, I don't have to worry about anything.
You don't have a yard to mow. You don't have a roof to repair.
Just what you want to do outside.
Start the journey. They're near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard. Online at stonesrivermanor.com.
Shopping at the Restore.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
Look, try the Habitat Restore. We have used appliances.
Hey, we have refrigerators, microwave, gently used washers and dryers.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
You will leave our store humming.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. A Nashville man arrested in a 2023 deadly shooting now faces a federal ammunition charge. Police say 35-year-old Chancellor Edens was shot and killed February 18th on Dickerson Pike. Investigators say Edens and a friend had a verbal altercation with 36-year-old Legarian Blacksmith before the shooting. Crime lab analysis linked 16 shell casings to the same gun and to Blacksmith, who prosecutors say was a convicted felon at the time. A bill to ban kratom sales in Tennessee is gaining traction at the state capitol. House Bill 1649 would prohibit the sale, possession, and distribution of kratom in Tennessee. Supporters say the substance poses growing public health risks, while opponents argue the state should regulate kratom instead of banning it entirely. Kratom is a plant-based substance derived from a tropical tree native to Southeast Asia. It is commonly sold in gas stations, vape shops, and online as powders, capsules, drinks, and gummies.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said,
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Southwest Airlines has officially launched service at McGee Tyson Airport. Bill Lee joined leaders for a ceremonial flight from Nashville to Knoxville, marking the airline's arrival. Southwest is adding 5 daily round-trip flights, including 2 to Nashville and 1 each to Dallas, Baltimore, and Orlando, expanding travel options for East Tennessee and boosting tourism to places like the Great Smoky Mountains National Park and Dollywood. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, we're fueled by 7 Brew Coffee, but we're powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Want to take charge of your energy bill? Download the free MyMTE app to track your usage, pay bills, and report outages. And also, you can, if you've recently changed your phone number or email, be sure to update your details at MTE.com. It's the best way for MTE to reach you quickly with important outage updates. I'm going to tell you right now, when they had the ice storm, MTE prevailed as being the best. Without question.
No doubt about it.
We were in Rutherford County. We were on, maybe 2,000 or 3,000 had outages for just a little while. While Nashville and above, it was horrible.
Out west, yeah.
Can I get in trouble for talking about the other electric service? I don't think so. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
They're in enough trouble already.
Middle Tennessee Electric, my hat's off to you. And every night I would go pray and say, please let my electricity stay on, that kind of thing. Because Brian's probably got his heat up to 83 or something during an ice storm and doesn't care about others. And so I had it down at 66, trying to.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You did?
I did, yeah. I've had put blankets. Me and Chipper got under the blankets.
Wow.
Yeah. I did have my fireplace on, though, so that might have costed a little bit of electricity.
Yeah, that's what everybody else needed.
Well, I mean, hey,
That was a time, wasn't it?
A scary time, really.
Ice storms are rough, man.
I know when I slipped off my porch twice and held on to the bar, that was the only thing that saved me from falling. I said, this is bad. And you can't, and get in your car, like trying to get the ice off your car, it was terrible. I mean, it was just awful. I just don't want to go through that again.
Yeah, me either.
Snow, I'm good with. Snow's fine. Right. And to think we almost came in and did a show. Oh, so glad we didn't. Because getting out would have been bad.
Oh,
we had no trouble getting here. But when it started, I would have been in the middle of Cougar Corner right then. Mm-hmm. Then I walk out, snow, ice, falling, could hurt myself.
You could have gotten home.
You think?
Yeah, it was just snow.
It was coming down pretty hard.
Yeah.
So
I think you would have been okay.
You probably were sitting there going, we could have gone. Yeah, second guessing yourself.
I did.
Make a decision, stick with it. Nothing was hurt. I didn't get to talk to Eagleville coaches until like 3-4 weeks later, but nothing was hurt. Nobody was damaged. All the coaches understood. So
I guess.
Oh, jeez. It'll never change no matter what we do. Anyway, I want to talk about the NFL Combine. Speaking of getting tired of old news. Do you not get tired of hearing about that? You don't listen to sports talk much, do you, though?
And that's the reason.
Oh, it is.
I mean, it's only NFL.
It is.
It's all about, and the Titans stink. So what do I care?
We possibly could have a team in baseball in the next couple of years, and what they talk about is the NFL and the Titans. Who are we picking it for? and you can only go over that so many times. In fact, it's kind of like what's bugging me a little bit.
Well, I mean, look how far. I mean, we've been talking about it for weeks since the end of the NFL season. We've been talking about next year and the combine and who's this and who are we going to draft and what about this and will coach do that and his hair, he doesn't have any. We have
None
all
of the
bald
coaches
coaches, and it's exhausting. I know. I talked to someone who has been in sports radio, and that was one of the reasons why they retired from sports radio.
Just too much of the same thing?
It was just the NFL drove everything.
Yeah.
But people listen, I guess.
One thing they don't talk about is colleges.
No.
I can remember the time in Nashville when Vanderbilt ruled. They had a game. Everybody went to the Vanderbilt game. Not anymore. Now they've come back a little bit because they're pretty good. Both teams are good. By the way, the Vanderbilt women beat Tennessee the other night. So I wonder if the Tennessee coach is in trouble. I hope not. I really like her. Caldwell, I really like her.
Yeah.
And they've changed around kind of quickly the last few years. I hope they keep her. So
it hasn't been the greatest time at Rocky Top of late.
No.
Spring sport or
I heard the
winter sports.
I heard the big guys hurt. I don't know their top player. So might be rough.
Yeah, but
let's go back to the NFL.
Right. I mean,
how many times can we talk about Cam Ward? I mean,
and he has this stat or that stat. I mean, you
or he's rehabilitating. He's got this arm injury.
And what's going to happen is how is he going to mesh with the new coaches? I mean, some of that is fine, but then it's, well, what if we pick this person at that, or what about wide receiver?
And he only ran a 4.5 in the whatever. I mean,
yeah. But this is who the Titans are going to pick. It's going to be this or that, and I don't know. I don't like listening to it all the time. I mean, some of that information is good. I get it, but we're going to hear about it all summer too. After that, after the draft,
well, they either talk about the Titans or the Predators, and they don't talk about the Predators as much as they do. Not even come close to the Titans.
They dabble with the
Predators. I wonder what would
a
happen
bit.
if the Titans were great. What would they talk about then? If the Titans were really great, like they had Patrick Mahomes and they had everything. I mean, what do you talk about?
It would be all Titans all the time. It already is.
Yeah, but I mean, what would they talk about? They don't have anything negative,
Well, they talk about all the positive.
What gets me is these combines, though. That just takes the cake to me. Like they know already probably who they're going to pick. And they go down to the combines. It's all a game, and they're all trying to trick somebody to think they're taking somebody when they're going to take somebody else. It's all,
or swapping picks and moving around,
drop
and
down,
doing all that. Who they're going to get? It's exhausting.
Here we are, talk radio, talking about talk radio.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, we've got more to come here. It's 6:34 on the Wake Up Crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. A few afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 82 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Lows drop to 64. Then shower and storm chances return Saturday, especially during the afternoon. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 59.
Well, good morning. Right now, what we're seeing is that heavy traffic starting to develop now up through the Antioch area, coming in right now from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County on 24, especially westbound here up by Walden Road. It's busy, but it's moving through the Mount Juliet areas, and traffic volume gets a little bit heavier westbound on I-40, especially over here as you come past OHB there in the Hermitage area. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Bring it to the transmission experts today at Amco Transmissions at 1212 Gallatin Pike there in the Madison area. That's AA beep beep MCO. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and Americare Pest Control.
I've got pets
Here's Tom Sweat with AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
AmeriCare's moisture control services include mold testing, mold remediation, crawl space repair, vapor barrier, sump pump installation, radon testing, radon mitigation, and basement waterproofing. If there's something wrong in your crawl space or basement, we can probably help. Just ask for a free inspection.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
You've heard us talking about the yoga classes from Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Department. Did you realize that yoga helps you improve flexibility and supports joint health, as well as enhancing cardiovascular health? There are yoga classes at SportsCom, the Patterson Community Center, and the St. Clair Senior Center. Get with the Murfreesboro Parks about their yoga classes. Don't forget, this Sunday we switch to daylight savings time. So before you go to bed Saturday night, set your clock ahead 1 hour. Spring forward. Again, we remind you, this is the weekend we change to daylight savings time. Next Tuesday, March the 10th, we remember you, an Alzheimer's and Dementia Caregiver Support Group meeting at the Villages of Murfreesboro. For information about the We Remember You Alzheimer's and Dementia Caregiver Support Group meeting, get in touch with the Villages of Murfreesboro. Tuck Everlasting opens this weekend at the Center for the Arts. Give blood at the Red Cross. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Here's Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
We have treatments for the skin of your face. So not only do we want you to see young, we want you to look younger too and get rid of a lot of that sun damage.
Dr. Craig McCabe, the eye doctor you hear on the radio.
Maybe you've got dark spots, acne, rosacea, even wrinkles. We can now treat.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
This is Bud Rakes, former principal of Smyrna High School. I'm a resident of Adams Place, and I recommend that you come and visit us here at Adams Place. It's a great place to be. I enjoy it here and spending my time. I just don't think you could beat it for a place to spend time and be thankful that the Lord's allowed me to be here that long. And, of course, I would encourage anyone, if they're looking for a place, to look at Adams Place, because they'll have a hard time beating it.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
21 before 7. This just in.
Uh-oh.
You guys that we're talking about the combine too much. Well, I think you do too many dad jokes. Can you believe they said somebody would say that? No, they didn't. I made it up, but I thought it was funny. Too many dad jokes. Oh, me.
Could there ever be too many dad jokes?
Well, one day we dedicated a whole show to it.
Well, yeah.
Did we get any response out of that? I figured we'd have a lot of people calling
in.
in.
The dad joke-a-thon, or
I thought
dad joke off.
I thought we'd have a lot of people calling in. No,
not really.
They kind of felt like you'd win.
I hope they laughed.
I think they kind of felt like you'd win, but
you think? I don't know.
He's working hard though. He's coming up. It's going to be. I'm just telling you, you can't just walk in like off the street here, Brian, and go, I got a great joke. Okay.
Okay.
So try it right now. Let's see what happens.
You know, out looking for a new car and ask a salesman about cargo space?
Uh-huh.
He said, Tarzan car not do that cargo road.
Oh, yeah, okay. 4? Maybe? Oh, man. I guess that's as good as any.
CBS News Brief. A new wave of strikes on Iran as the first week of war comes to a close. CBS's Imtiaz Tyab from Doha.
For a 7th straight day, the U.S. and Israel are carrying out punishing strikes across Iran, claiming to have achieved near complete air superiority after destroying more than 80% of Iran's air defense systems.
Flights carrying at least 20,000 stranded Americans began arriving in the U.S. overnight. Charles Lowe's plane touched down at JFK.
Not usual to have missiles intercepted above your head, but it was, honestly, it was not bad.
U.S. gas prices up 11% in a week to an average $3.32 a gallon. The president's dismissed Kristi Noem as Homeland Security Secretary, but Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker says she's not off the hook for ICE raids in Chicago.
Now that you're gone, don't think you get to just walk away.
Now, an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Residents in Smyrna will have an opportunity this weekend to receive free groceries as part of a large community food distribution effort. Middle Tennessee Electric and Touchstone Energy Cooperatives are partnering with the nonprofit One Generation Away to host a drive-through mobile food pantry at the Smyrna Outdoor Adventure Center. The event is scheduled for Sunday afternoon at the facility on Sam Ridley Parkway East and is expected to serve up to 300 vehicles from Smyrna and across Rutherford County. Organizers say each household will receive roughly a full grocery cart of food, including fresh produce, dry goods, and other non-perishable items. The distribution will operate from 1 until 3 p.m., although supplies could run out earlier depending on demand. Volunteers will load groceries directly into vehicles while drivers remain inside, helping keep the line moving safely and efficiently. The nonprofit One Generation Away, founded by Chris Whitney and Elaine Whitney, focuses on rescuing surplus food and redistributing it to families facing food insecurity across the state. Meanwhile, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office is alerting residents of Rutherford County about a phone scam involving someone pretending to be a deputy. Authorities say the caller has been using the name Sergeant Zach Campbell and leaving messages asking residents to call back regarding what is described as a sensitive matter. Sheriff's officials say that the calls are fraudulent. In many cases, scammers attempt to convince victims that they missed jury duty or violated a court order, then demand immediate payment to avoid arrest. Deputies stress that legitimate law enforcement officers do not request money over the phone and advise residents to hang up and contact the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office directly if they receive a suspicious call. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Shopping at the Restore.
Every day is Earth Day at the Habitat Restore.
We keep tons of material out of the landfill.
Hey, call us at the Habitat Restore about your donated items may need to be recycled.
You have lights?
We take it.
How about gently used furniture?
We take it.
How about kitchen cabinets?
We take it.
The only thing we don't take is mattresses, box springs, and clothing.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
South Central Bank has 2 CD specials that will help your money grow. South Central Bank has a 5-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 4.15% or a 25-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 3.8%. 2 great ways to put your money to work. You choose the term that works best for you. $500 minimum balance to obtain the APY. Stop by any of our convenient South Central Bank locations today and take advantage of our 2 great rates. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Emily Messier, and I am a resident at Adams Place Assisted Living. I used to be a runner, and now I'm getting ready to leave to go walking with a friend on the Greenway. And I do a lot of those things on my own or with one of my friends here or some friends in Nashville.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
Turner Security is proud to offer Honeywell Max Pro Cloud for your business. Control your security, access control, and camera system with one app. Arm your security, see your cameras, and unlock a door for a small monthly fee and no contract. Tired of paying for overnight guard service that doesn't work and costs too much? At Turner Security, we have your solution.
Attention to the individual with a backpack. You are in a restricted area and need to leave immediately.
Video monitoring with real-time live talk from Turner Security.
Turn to Turner Security.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. A Hamilton County deputy has died following an off-duty motorcycle crash. The sheriff's office says it happened late Wednesday in the 3400 block of Brainerd Road. Chattanooga police say the 26-year-old motorcyclist, later identified as Deputy Caleb LaBruno, lost control while negotiating a curve and struck a parked car. Hamilton County EMS transported Deputy LaBruno to the hospital where he died. A man faces multiple charges after deputies say he was found with weapons and drugs on school property in Putnam County. The Putnam County Sheriff's Office says staff at Highland Rim Academy reported a suspicious person in the parking lot Thursday morning, prompting a soft lockdown. Deputies say Alex Daly Thomas had 2 knives, suspected methamphetamine, marijuana, a BB gun, and drug paraphernalia. His bond is set at $56,500 and he's due in court April 6th.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Southwest Airlines has officially launched service at McGee-Tyson Airport. Bill Lee joined leaders for a ceremonial flight from Nashville to Knoxville, marking the airline's arrival. Southwest is adding 5 daily round-trip flights, including 2 to Nashville and 1 each to Dallas, Baltimore, and Orlando, expanding travel options for East Tennessee and boosting tourism to places like the Great Smoky Mountains National Park and Dollywood. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew. Now, number 1, we want you to stay safe out there this morning. Drive carefully. Watch the school bus signs, all the stop signs. There's a lot of road construction going on. Let me think. I think it was at the Avenue the other day. There's always road construction going on at the Avenue. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, they're widening Medical Center. But it's on the other end now.
And some are filling potholes, from the ice storm. So
lots of potholes.
A lot of things going on. Have they started construction over there by your place in Cherry Lane down that way?
No? I see some survey stakes out.
I'm expecting Thompson Lane to have problems any day now. Every time I go through there, I go, well, let's see. I hope they don't have cones up.
I'll let you know.
I bet you will. I bet you will.
There'll be daily reports.
Down through the Blackman area, there's not Blackman, Rockville area. Some new housing going up. They've got the 4-lane going through the Rockville school area now, which they've handled that pretty well. They've kept it, they've kept the traffic moving pretty well. So I don't think we'll ever get a 4-lane all the way to Eagleville, but we're going to get a 4-lane all the way through Rockville, through that area. So right at the school, I think, is when, because it goes to kind of that way anyway.
Yeah. You never know.
Eagles got construction going on.
Yeah.
They've got a brand new subdivision coming up right by the highway.
Got a big, there's some apartments right across the street from the school, I think, too, right?
I mean, Mayor Lehman has been on it. I went to Forest. I'm thinking, what's in Chapel Hill. They've got condos and stuff as you go right in, as you turn out, getting ready to go into Chapel Hill. Townhomes.
If you're close to an interstate and Eagleville's close to 840, and 65, you're going to see growth because you can hop on the interstate and get to Nashville, and people want to buy.
If you're in Chapel Hill, you can go straight down and go into 840.
Yeah.
Or you can go the other way and run into Shelbyville too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's all kinds of ways to get there, but it's an exciting time in building if you know for that. So
true.
I didn't know anybody was building houses right now with the economy, but I guess they are. So
all these people have to have a place to live. They keep moving here, I guess.
These are nice homes in Eagleville, and the ones in Rockville. They've got one. I guess you've been through there lately, but
yeah.
They've got one that's right by the road, like a couple houses that are like, there's your backyard, your side yard. You've got about 10 feet, and then boom, it goes into the ditch, and then boom, there's a road. So it's kind of crazy. They put a house anywhere now.
Well, that's true.
I remember my wife and I traveling through Sulphur Springs Road when we first got married and said, they'll never build houses through here. It's all rocky. It's nothing but rock.
Well,
and we finally moved there. 2 years later, we're moving there.
We figured out how to build on rock.
Yeah, there you go. Time for some celebrity birthdays this morning.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
All right, here we go. 1836, the Battle of the Alamo. 1933, FDR declares a nationwide bank holiday. 1945, George Neeson of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, receives a patent for the first modern trampoline. Somebody invented that. I never liked. Did you like trampolines as a kid? I never liked them.
Kinda.
I got dizzy on them, kind of. I just never
They're
did.
Scary.
Never felt comfortable. 1964, boxing legend Cassius Clay joins the Nation of Islam and changes his name to Muhammad Ali. 1970, the Beatles released the single "Let It Be."
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, there will be an answer. Let it be.
I do realize I'm doing the Today in History first. So don't panic, anybody. We'll still be doing birthdays. 1981, Walter Cronkite signs off as anchorman of CBS Evening News.
And that's the way it is. Friday, March 6, 1981. Good night.
And
this has been the CBS Evening News.
Somebody came
with
in.
Walter Cronkite.
In 2000, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees Eric Clapton, Earth, Wind and Fire, Lovin' Spoonful, The Moon Glows, Bonnie Raitt, James Taylor, Nat King Cole, Billie Holiday, and many, many more. Okay, now, that was Today in History, and we played the theme music to celebrity birthdays. So now let's play the theme to Today in History and do the birthdays.
Turn to Turner Security.
Here we go with birthdays. See how easy it works?
It's opposite day.
How I can just adjust. Yeah.
That's an adjustment, all right.
Okay, I don't like you either. 1475, Michelangelo, Italian sculptor, painter, born. 1857, George Dayton, American businessman. 1906, Lou Costello, American comedian and actor. Part of the Abbott and Costello Show.
Who's on first?
Yeah, that's right. Famous sketch. 1940, Willie Stargell, American Baseball Hall of Fame outfielder and first baseman of the Pittsburgh Pirates. That song got them to the World Series and they won it. 1967, Connie Britton, American actress born in Boston, and Shaquille O'Neal in 1972. You got just a few things to go over the local birthdays, Brian. Can you get it in?
Yeah, Mary Tettelbach, Melva Corley, Casey Sparkman, Jill Parsons, and Jack Creasy have birthdays today, tomorrow. Kevin Lowe, Wayne Overbeek, Jane McClintock, Barbara Spain, and Tim Harrison.
Nice job. Nice done. 6:55.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. A few afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 82 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Lows drop to 64. Then shower and storm chances return Saturday, especially during the afternoon. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 59.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. If you've recently changed your phone number or email, make sure you update your details at MTE.com. It's the best way for MTE to reach you quickly with important outage updates.
Well, good morning. Right now, what we're seeing is that heavy traffic starting to develop now up through the Antioch area, coming in right now from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County on 24, especially westbound here up by Walden Road. It's busy, but it's moving through the Mount Juliet area as that traffic volume gets a little bit heavier westbound on I-40, especially over here as you come past OHB there in the Hermitage area. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Bring it to the transmission experts today at Amco Transmissions at 1212 Gallatin Pike there in the Madison area. That's AA beep beep MCO. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
From brakes and alignments to new tires and wheels, Tire World, locally owned and operated in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Online at tireworld.us.
Hi, this is Wanda Mills, and I'm here to invite you to come and visit Adam's Place. I love to read, and there's a monthly book club that meets and enjoys a current book. There's always something going on. We have a lot of country music, symphonies and chorus and jazz, so we all enjoy the variety.
I'd love to give you a tour of Adam's Place. Adam's Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
When news breaks, when traffic's horrendous, when the weather's bad. Be the first to get the news, traffic, and weather.
This is the CBS Entertainment Report. Hockey is having a moment. Between the Olympics and heated rivalry dominating pop culture, the timing for Youngblood, a new spin on the classic 80s film, could not be better. It stars Blair Underwood and Ashton James as Dean Youngblood.
All right, look, you need to play me, coach. Okay, I got a lot to give.
He told me this is a movie for everyone with ambition.
Especially for like young black boys and girls, that they see it and it expands their vision of themselves in the world, you know? And I think just overall, for anyone who watches it, it allows them to see themselves in ways that they maybe hadn't thought about before.
Youngblood is in theaters now. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Hey, it's CBS News business analyst and certified financial planner Jill Schlesinger. Follow and listen to Money Watch with Jill Schlesinger on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
6:58. We're glad you joined us. We're going to take a little break, and we'll have the news at the top of the hour, then hour number 2 of the Wake Up Crew. We want to tell you Catherine Edwards is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. She's fun to be around and can always make you smile. That's Catherine Edwards. She's going to get a free drink of her choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. And today's Good Neighbor Salute comes from SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, nationally known, and they're all about celebrating the people who pour their strength back into our community. It takes people like you listening to send in a nomination. Text neighbor to 615-893-1450. Anything else?
Well, you can also go to WGNSradio.com/good neighbor to get those in to us. And that phone number that John gave, our 615-893-1450, well, that's the number to get in your birthdays and anniversaries for today or tomorrow. So Friday, Saturday birthdays, 6th and 7th. And we'll announce them all coming up at 8 o'clock and give away some banana pudding. So call, text, let us know.
With the law offices of John Day on your side, we understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
Change at the top at Homeland Security.
Her version of the truth and the president's version of the truth are decidedly different.
Fresh strikes on Iran.
Our munitions are full up, and our will is ironclad.
Pentagon blacklists AI company.
Calling for all government agencies to stop using Anthropic's AI.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. Under fire for weeks, Kristi Noem's tumultuous time as Secretary of Homeland Security ended yesterday. CBS's Weijia Jiang reports President Trump's move to fire her puts a new person atop the department that's played a key role in his immigration crackdown.
An administration source tells CBS News replacing her was based on the culmination of her many unfortunate leadership failures, including the fallout after Noem falsely claimed 2 Americans killed by immigration officers in Minnesota both had committed acts of domestic terrorism, and this ad campaign featuring Noem.
If you are considering entering America illegally, don't even think about it.
That cost $220 million. This week, Noem was grilled about it during a hearing on Capitol Hill.
Did the president know you were going to do this?
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
In an interview with Reuters, Trump said, "I never knew anything about it."
The president, when he called me when he was mad as a murder hornet.
Trump has nominated his close ally, Senator Markwayne Mullin, to be the new Homeland Security Secretary.
Now overseas, Israel has launched a new wave of attacks on Tehran, and the U.S. says its will to attack Iran is ironclad. Here's CBS's Imtiaz Tayeb.
Tomahawk missiles launching from the USS Mahan and fighter jets roaring off the deck of the USS Abraham Lincoln as President Trump called Iranian forces tough but badly weakened.
We're destroying more of Iran's missiles and drone capability every single hour.
In the capital, Tehran, the devastation is clear, with powerful explosions across the city of nearly 10 million people. Still, Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi insists it's not over.
We are not asking for a ceasefire.
As Iranian drones and missiles continue to target U.S. allies across the Gulf and beyond, Israel is aggressively targeting the Iranian proxy Hezbollah in Lebanon.
Well, AAA says the price of gas shot up again yesterday. The national average for a gallon of regular up from $3.25 to $3.32.
Oil prices have spiked on the global markets following the start of the military strikes, and President Trump says he's doing something about it.
Including offering political risk insurance for tankers transiting into the Gulf, as you know, pretty dangerous territory.
The president also said further action to reduce pressure on oil prices is imminent, while at the same time saying prices have, as he put it, pretty much stabilized, referring to the fluctuation as a detour. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, the White House.
The CEO of the AI company Anthropic says it will go to court to challenge new moves by the government a week after the Pentagon accused the company of endangering national security. Here's CBS's Jolene Kent.
The CEO of Anthropic, Dario Amodei, now apologizing for a leaked internal memo. That memo, first obtained by The Information, said the real reasons the Department of War and the administration do not like us as an Anthropic is that we haven't given dictator-style praise to Trump. So now, in a blog post last night, Amodei is now apologizing for the tone of what he said, adding it does not reflect my careful or considered views. This comes after the Department of Defense officially declared Anthropic a supply chain risk or a possible security risk here. And what does that mean? No contractor, supplier, or partner that does business with the U.S. military may conduct any commercial activity with Anthropic.
4 minutes after the hour.
Every Sunday, moderator Margaret Brennan goes face-to-face with top leaders to make you better informed. Face the Nation, Sunday on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Attention. Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-497-2323. That's 800-497-2323. Once again, that's 800-497-2323.
Texas Republican Tony Gonzalez is withdrawing from his re-election race a day after admitting an affair with a former staff member who later died by suicide.
In a statement on X, the Republican said he will serve the remainder of his third term but will not seek re-election. He made no mention of the scandal. Hours earlier, House Republican leaders had urged Gonzalez to withdraw from his upcoming primary runoff against gun activist Brandon Herrera. House Speaker Mike Johnson.
We've encouraged him to drop out of the race for re-election. I think that is politically, that's a death penalty, okay?
Herrera will take on Democrat Katie Padilla-Stout in November in Texas's heavily Republican 23rd District. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
A Chicago memorial today for Jesse Jackson, a force in civil rights and politics.
Former Presidents Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden will say a final goodbye to the Reverend Jesse Jackson at what's being called the People's Celebration at House of Hope Baptist Church. A spokesperson for the Jackson family says also expected to attend former First Lady Jill Biden and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. The family also says the service will feature performances by Jennifer Hudson and gospel singers B.B. Winans and Pastor Marvin Winans. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News, Chicago.
A 22-year-old Iowa man is facing murder charges in Utah. Authorities say Ivan Miller killed a woman, stole her vehicle, then drove off to kill 2 other women. Miller was arrested in Colorado. On the Health Watch, a new study in The Lancet finds prescriptions for the drug leucovorin jumped more than 70% after it was highlighted in a White House event on autism. CBS News medical contributor Dr. Celine Gounder.
It's an old drug that we've been using for years to help reduce side effects from certain kinds of chemotherapy. But scientists are now studying it for something else. Some children with autism appear to have trouble getting enough folate, a kind of vitamin B, into the brain. And leucovorin may help bypass that problem and restore those levels.
Also in The Lancet, in a study of emergency room visits, acetaminophen prescriptions for pregnant women fell by 10% in the 11 weeks after the White House claimed the painkiller could cause autism. There's a new career field goal leader in the NBA, and his name is familiar.
James, turn around. He's got it. Another record in the legendary career of LeBron James.
The call on Amazon Prime that gives 41-year-old LeBron James 15,838 baskets, edging past Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
Okay, class, let's begin.
Psst, love your boots. I just sold a pair like that on eBay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it took like 2 seconds to list, and they sold almost immediately. I've been selling everything lately. Some chunky boots, a faux fur coat I never wore, and a vintage chair that was more of an expensive clothing rack.
You know, I actually bought these on eBay. Wait, are you Kitty Sell Stuff from Brooklyn?
Okay, quiet, please.
Find what you love, sell what you don't. eBay. Things people love.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News Radio. We'll have updates at the top of every hour all day long. Now, here are Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Thanks, Steve. I'm Brian Barrett, joined by John Dinkins and Dalton Barrett. It's the second hour of the Wake Up Crew here this morning. Straight ahead, also a check of traffic and weather together. This update is brought to you by locally owned and operated Toots.
When we started our flagship restaurant on Broad Street, who would have known we'd have grown and touched each 4 corners of Rutherford County? Now we have locations in South Murfreesboro, Smyrna, West Murfreesboro, and the original on 860 Northwest Broad Street.
Swing by one of our 4 locations after a game for some good food and fun.
Thank you, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Rutherford County.
Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you.
Good food and fun.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. A few afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 82 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Lows drop to 64. And shower and storm chances return Saturday, especially during the afternoon. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 59.
I just earned a $600 bonus for opening up a checking account at Old National Bank.
Earn up to a $600 bonus when you open an eligible checking account and complete qualifying activities. Visit oldnational.com/checking and get old. Member FDIC. Additional restrictions apply. Offer valid through June 30th, 2026.
Good morning. Starting to load up pretty good now with more volume up through Smyrna as we check it out live here on 24 westbound. As you continue up through the Antioch area, all that traffic pushing in right now from Rutherford County towards Davidson County. A little bit slow over here, 65 southbound at Trinity Lane, building pretty good westbound I-40, especially coming through the Mount Juliet area, leaving Wilson County. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or a truck. Bring it to the transmission experts at Amco Transmissions at 1621 West Main Street in Lebanon. That's AA beep beep MCO. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
From lift kits to tires, Tire World has the experts and the knowledge to get it done.
This is Gator with Tire World Off-Road. We are your local rough country dealer. So when you're ready to add some character to your rig, ask for Gator at Tire World on Memorial Boulevard.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
Sunny day, sleeping rough, clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back on the Wake Up Crew. Thanks for being here. John and Brian here with you. And it is March the 6th. It's episode 1862. This is the weekend that we spring forward. So we jump ahead, an hour ahead to daylight saving time. So get ready for that. Go to bed early so you get that sleep cycle in order.
What day is it?
It would be Saturday before you go into Sunday when you make the time change.
I'm talking about what is today.
Oh, today?
Yeah, what is it? What's the name of the day? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Friday?
Friday.
It's finally Friday. Forget the working blues and let your good times roll.
It's Friday. Friday.
It's the end of the week, time to freak. Been working real hard, losing sleep. Collect my pay, time to play. Let's all say, hey!
It's Friday.
Yabba dabba doo.
Wow, that was a unique ending.
I took the low part of the yabba dabba doo. Friday, it is. John, you've got something, right?
Oh, I do, but I was waiting until you to finish all your stuff you do.
I think that's all I'm going to do right now.
Are you into tipping? You know how tipping has become different.
Yeah, I hate it.
Well, I got a little story,
but I never.
This is from a guy. Now, this is not me. This is not you. This is. I'm reading this off a Twitter feed. Okay.
Okay.
Or what do you? X. Yeah. I tipped $6.61 on a $33 bill, and the server wrote, "Learn to tip. It's not my job to serve you for free," on my receipt. Am I wrong for thinking that's not how this works? $33.06 was the total. I left $6.61. That's 20%. And it is.
Right.
Standard, expected. I did the math. Got the receipt back, red ink, all caps. Learn to tip. It's not my job to serve you for free. Stared at it, confused, angry, embarrassed. I tipped well, and I'm being shamed for it. Maybe she wanted more. Maybe 20% isn't enough anymore. Maybe she thought I owed her 25%, 30%. Maybe she thought my $6.61 looked like 000 from across the room. Maybe she didn't look at it at all. Am I wrong for knowing guilt-tripping customers isn't service? For realizing for free ignores the $6.61 I just gave her? For wondering when tipping became a test I can fail even when I pass? I did my part. She made me feel like I didn't. Next time, maybe I actually won't. That's not a threat. That's just math. How do you feel about that? Because here's what I feel. I would have done that, and I would have added $1. That's what I usually do. I do 20% and I add $1 just to keep the confusion away. But I think sometimes on these things now, especially those little machines, where you.
Well, it's already got it figured out.
Well, it's got 20%, 25%, or whatever you want to put in there. And I think they think 25% is acceptable. I've always heard 20%.
Well, there's 15 and 20 and 25 and then custom. Custom tip. You've got those 4 choices generally.
So do you think maybe waitresses and waiters are thinking now you need to do 25%? Plus, I don't know how you can figure it up that quick. I can't do it. I'll just be glad I got a tip.
I pull out the calculator sometimes, and oftentimes what I do is if I have to figure it myself, I double the tip or I double the tax to make it easy. So, I tell you what I would have done. What do you think I would have done if I had gotten that receipt?
Gone to the manager?
I would have confronted someone about that because, it's not like I didn't leave a tip.
No, I that's true.
I would.
But would you have tipped 20? Is that what you usually do? 20%? Yeah. That's what I usually do.
That's like I said. If it's not there, if 20% is the 15, it's usually 15, 20, 25, and custom. I tap on the 20%, and that's what I tip. But if I have to figure it myself to make it easy, I'll look at the tax. Now I might round up. If the tax is $6.12, I'll round it up to 13 maybe.
But do you when you do that, have you ever tipped someone more, like a custom tip, because the service was that good? Or do you just kind of you seem to me like you'd be standard 20%?
I'm pretty standard. Mm-hmm. Now, if I happen to know the person or whatever, but that doesn't generally happen. Now, like when I order, so it's kind of confusing when you order like online, Uber Eats or whatever. There are fees, and then there are all these kind of things. But if you're a member, you don't have to pay those fees. And then it'll say, well, we based the tip off of all of the fees together, off of what it would have been had you not been a member. Well, I think that's wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
And so,
sounds like double dipping, kind of.
Yeah.
So you've already paid your thing, and now you're paying again.
Right. So
I don't think with Uber Eats they ought to. There shouldn't be any tips involved at all. Do it all in the front. If it costs $2 more for you, whatever, but be done with it.
Maybe that's a good model to do. So what I usually do is I look at my receipt on what my total costs were, and then I base it off of that. And I usually do maybe $1 over 20% or whatever, because they are delivering. Or if it's an uneven number, I'll round up to like $5.50 or round up to $6 or whatever it would be.
Well, I've never had a waiter or waitress send me a dirty note.
I haven't either.
So I guess we're doing okay.
Yeah.
But it's starting to be a problem, especially when you go through like Subway and,
that's yeah.
And you're, that's their job.
That's what the one that I don't get or understand. But anywho, let's check on sports real quick.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports,
sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
Two of the best in the NBA matched up, the Spurs and the Pistons. Victor Wembanyama put on a show. 38 points, 16 rebounds, and 5 blocks as San Antonio beat Detroit 121-106. The Warriors beat the Rockets in overtime 115-113. Brandon Przemski led the Warriors in scoring with 26 points. Cooper Flagg returned to the Mavericks lineup, but Orlando beat Dallas 115-114. The Nuggets beat the Lakers 120-113. Nikola Jokic with a 38-point, 12-rebound, 13-assist triple-double. Luka Doncic finishing with 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. Minnesota got its 40th win of the year, beating the Raptors 115-107. Rudy Gobert with an 18-point, 12-rebound, 3-block double-double. In the NFL, the Bears released linebacker Tremaine Edmonds. The Rams agreed to a 2-year extension with tight end Tyler Higbee, and the Texans extend defensive end Danielle Hunter for 1 year, $40 million.
Time now for Danny Brewer's Friday Pony Picks.
Sponsored by the Mint Gaming Hall at Kentucky Downs.
Located just north of the Tennessee state line, this entertainment destination features fine dining, live music, a Circa sports book, and over 1,000 gaming machines. As we build towards the first Saturday in May, keep in mind the Mint will play host to the world's largest Kentucky Derby party south of Louisville. For more info, visit themintgaming.com.
Now, here's Danny.
Tampa Bay Downs is our first stop. Race 11 is a Grade 3 Tampa Bay Derby. Mile and 16th on the dirt for 3-year-old colts. You got 9 of them running for their share of $400,000 and Kentucky Derby points. Number 6, Further Ado, is our top pick, trained by Brad Cox. This son of Gun Runner is making his 3-year-old debut, but he won the last 2 races of his 2025 campaign. The number 9, Canaletto, is another horse to keep an eye on, trained by Chad Brown. He's 1-for-1 lifetime, and that was an 8-length score at a mile distance. Oaklawn Park is where we head next. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Race 9 is a Grade 2 Azeri Stakes, older filly mare, the number 2, Nitrogen. She might be the best horse in the country. She's got 7 wins in 13 lifetime starts, but every time she's been in the top 3. Race 4 at Santa Anita is the Grade 1 Beholder Mile, named for one of our favorite runners. Let's do a little exacta here. The number 4, Splendora, trained by Bob Baffert. Put her with the number 1, Almond Joy, trained by Aggie Dorniez. Race 8 is the Grade 2 San Felipe Stakes, 7 3-year-olds. Running a mile and 16th. The number 4, Brant, is our top pick. He's got 2 wins and a third in 3 lifetime starts, trained by Bob Baffert. The number 6, So Happy, is unbeaten in 2 lifetime starts for trainer Mark Glatt. Race 9 is the Grade 2 Frank Kilroe Mile. Our upset special is the number 5, Cabo Spirit, trained by George Papadromo. He wants to take up Gate to Wire. Race 10 is the Grade 1 Santa Anita Handicap. We'll take the number 4, Vodka. California bred has won 3 of his last 4. Got a hunch, bet a bunch, back a horse and get paid.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back at 7:22, it is the Wake Up Crew on WGNS, and we're happy that you're along for the ride here. We are fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee, and remember, at 7 Brew, all month long, it's Brew Madness. That's right. All month long, drive through and scan the QR code. So you've got the app, right? And you scan the QR code, you get points and all that kind of thing, right? You know that. But now you're going to be in play for chances to win every day from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Daily prizes with exclusive merch, and you could be the winner of one of 3 Ford Broncos. That's right. So how do you play? Scan the QR code, swing into the nearest 7 Brew, scan that Brew Madness QR code on the drive-through digital boards or outdoor signage. When you go through, you can play once a day, all month long, and you've got a chance to win. So
I just had a bad thought.
Stop by 7 Brew. What's that?
I can't win that.
Why is that?
Because I'm a WGNS employee.
And?
Oh, we can't do that? Okay.
We're just sharing information.
I don't want to
here.
get the call. I don't want to get the Bronco, and then you come up and go, "I'm sorry, John, you weren't eligible to get that, so you'll have to turn the keys over to me."
Well, if you win that, that's what'll happen.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
But you'll have to turn the keys over to me.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. I know.
I'm a nobody.
It's all rigged. Not 7 Brew. You are.
Okay, so
what are we watching? No.
We talked earlier this week about the McArch, or the Big Arch burger. Here's what people are saying. Enthusiasts are saying, I enjoyed mine. I thought it was the best thing McDonald's has put out in some time. The Big Arch.
Wow, that's very complimentary.
Big Mac Who commented one.
Now I'm going to have to try one.
This is one of the best burgers ever made.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Have you had one of these now?
I have not.
Okay.
These are fans of the burger now. Had this bad boy on vacay. I must say, this thing puts the Big Mac to shame.
Wow.
The Big Arch Burger seems to be an elevated version of the Big Mac, said one fan, describing it as a flavor bomb in my mouth.
There's not one bad comment, is there?
Well, I said those were the enthusiasts.
Oh, okay.
Now the people who weren't as excited.
Okay.
How am I supposed to eat this?
Yeah.
1,000 calorie burger? That's like 2 meals for me. Over half of my daily calories.
I think that's what Dalton said. It was 1,500.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Yeah. Wow.
I don't think I've ever been so unimpressed by a McDonald's sandwich. It was also super messy.
Yeah.
It is big.
Yeah. You probably have to cut it in half.
Eating this in the car is a bit of a nightmare. It's very messy.
Yeah.
Says one. It's really the...
you need to stop. You have to stop your car, pull in, and stop somewhere and eat it.
This person said, I really enjoyed the first few bites, but the novelty ended halfway through. So those are, you have to choose for yourself about the big arch, but those are some positive and maybe not as positive
Maybe
comments.
we need to cut one up into threes and eat it one day on the show.
Maybe so.
Of course, they don't serve it at 6.
Maybe we'll have to just do that and record it.
Yeah.
We'll record our reaction to it.
Right.
If we ever
Do it at a later time.
Yeah.
Maybe on Saturday.
Yeah. We can do it on a Saturday after and then record that and play it back. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that.
I don't know how people, if you're watching your weight, could eat it, though. I mean, it's like Dalton said, it was his entire day. And he's on a 1,500 a day diet.
Yeah.
That's your whole day.
I wonder what it would be like if you took one of the patties off and just had one.
Well, you're talking 100 calories probably.
Is that it?
Yeah. The bread would be...
It's probably the bun and the sauce.
Bread's probably 80 per slice.
Yeah, because it's a big bun.
Or maybe even more. Well, even if it's bigger, it probably might be 100. I don't know. That's pretty interesting that they're so different. The two opinions are so different.
Well, everybody has positive and negative opinions about everything.
Well, I must apologize. I went back to In-N-Out Burger. I have an apology.
Oh.
I went back this past Saturday night.
Did you now?
And I had not eaten since lunch.
Right.
Like up here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so much better. And I got grilled onions.
Grilled onions made a difference,
tremendously. It was really good. French fries, I just ordered them normal, and they were cooked fine. Now, I'm not a big fan of them.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's not the reason I go there. But the hamburger was fabulous.
Well, it is called In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, it was fabulous. It was really good.
Now, are they the really shoestring?
They're like Steak and Shake.
Okay,
kinda.
so the really skinny fries.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was a much better experience, even though there were a lot more people there Saturday night than it was on a Sunday.
Okay. Well, it's a little Taco Friday for you today.
Lord Talks and Company will get you top dollar for your property.
I'm a big fan of auctions. Get instant sale, no contingencies.
That means the sale of your property won't depend on an inspection, financing, or appraisals. Visit parksauction.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
My name is Ty, and I was seriously injured by a truck.
It did not cost me a thing to talk to the law office of John Day. Not one penny.
The law office of John Day, they were great. They got us to a point to where we're satisfied and comfortable.
Turn left, they're there. You turn right, they're there. They was just there. And to me, they're the number one. They're the number one in the world.
Injured by a big truck? Trust the law offices of John Day.
They saved my life.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Lynn Drury at the Villages of Murfreesboro.
Well, we were to that age where we realized we needed to make a move. And we investigated and we settled on the Villages of Murfreesboro. And even at the time, we would look at each other and say, are we doing the right thing? And I can't tell you how many times we've looked at each other and we said, we made the right decision. We like everything about it, the Villages of Murfreesboro.
The Villages of Murfreesboro.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated, SRM is the name you trust. SRM Concrete, you call, we haul.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, we're in the waning moments of the Wake Up Crew for a Friday morning. It's March 6th, episode 1862, and we've got some birthdays to celebrate.
Yeah, we're in the waning moments of the birthday list, too.
Yeah.
Today, Mary Tittlebach, Melva Corley, Casey Sparkman, Jill Parsons, and Jack Creasy. Tomorrow, Kevin Lowe, Wayne Overby, Jan McClintock, Barbara Spain, and Tim Harris.
So those are the names that we had coming into the morning. I know we've had a few of you text in already this morning, a few phone calls, but this is your last chance. So go ahead, call or text in those birthdays if you've got them for this morning or for tomorrow, 615-893-1450. Right now, let's get a quick check on traffic and weather and news.
At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we could help, call me, John Day.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. A few afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 82 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Lows drop to 64. Then shower and storm chances return Saturday, especially during the afternoon. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 59.
Good morning. Really starting to slow down out here now in a couple of spots like 65 southbound here at Trinity Lane. It's busier than it was 15-20 minutes ago. Down the interstate here on 40 westbound as you come out of the Mount Juliet area into Hermitage as that traffic builds up through Brentwood and Franklin at the moment on 65 going northbound as you come up through that section of Williamson County. Hey, don't let a transmission trouble keep you off the road. The pros at Amco Transmissions at 3020 Nolensville Pike can help put you right back on the road. AA beep beep MCO. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A precautionary response unfolded in Murfreesboro when Rutherford County Sheriff's deputies arrived to carry out an eviction and discovered what appeared to be military-style munitions inside of an apartment. Authorities say that the items were located at the farmhouse apartments on Lions Farm Parkway, behind Walmart on John Bragg Highway. Sheriff Captain David Haley said the items appeared to be military-style props, but officials treated the situation carefully to ensure public safety. Rutherford County Sheriff Mike Fitzhugh confirmed that the explosive ordnance disposal teams responded to examine the materials, while agents with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives were also notified. Out of an abundance of caution, bomb technicians ultimately destroyed one suspected artillery round at the scene. Murfreesboro Fire Rescue and Rutherford County Emergency Medical Services remained on standby while deputies cleared the apartment. Authorities say that the resident had already removed most of his belongings before deputies arrived to complete the eviction process. Meanwhile, a separate case moving through the Rutherford County court system involves a Murfreesboro man facing a large number of charges connected to an alleged violation of a court order. Justin Dickey has been indicted on 1 count of aggravated stalking and 44 counts of violating an order of protection. Investigators say the charges stem from allegations that Dickey repeatedly contacted a protected family member, despite the court order, with authorities claiming the contact occurred dozens of times. Each violation is considered a separate criminal offense under Tennessee law. Dickey was arrested in February and remains held at the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center as the case moves forward, with a trial currently scheduled for early August. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
South Central Bank has 2 CD specials that will help your money grow. South Central Bank has a 5-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 4.15% or a 25-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 3.8%. 2 great ways to put your money to work. You choose the term that works best for you. $500 minimum balance to obtain the APY. Stop by any of our convenient South Central Bank locations today and take advantage of our 2 great rates. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit recyclerightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's recyclerightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to recyclerightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Our time is 7:35. It's the Wake Up Crew, and we like to do some trivia, and I have no idea where we're going with this with you, John, this morning. You have a serious
doing presidential trivia.
Oh, gross.
Well, you're good at that.
Maybe.
Well, here we go.
We're going to find out.
See, I have to get it okayed.
No, you don't, but
now I'm not going to there's some questions I'm going to ask you, but they're not going to count on your record. And this first one is one.
Okay.
Who was the first president elected in the 21st century?
First.
That would be the 2000s. Who was elected in 2000?
Well, that would be George W. Bush.
Wow, you got that one. I'm going to go ahead and give you credit then. See? And you didn't think you'd know anything. Which 5 U.S. presidents didn't have biological children? Okay, I'm gonna give you 3 of them.
Okay.
James Madison.
Okay.
James K. Polk. James Buchanan. Who are the other 2?
Did not have biological children. I can't think of any in the recent memory.
No, it's not. It wasn't recent. This is early.
Earlier
Probably
than
the
those.
first and maybe the 12th.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
George Washington and
yeah. I don't know if he's the 12th, but Andrew Jackson.
Warren Harding. Okay.
Andrew Jackson. What president accepted and dedicated the Statue of Liberty?
Ooh. Been in the 18-somethings?
Probably. Give it a guess. Big guy.
Grover Cleveland.
Grover Clark. Yeah. No. Grover Cleveland. Yeah. That's right. Who was the shortest president to hold office? Who was the shortest?
Was it Teddy Roosevelt?
No.
No, he was a big...
This is early.
James Madison.
That's it. Now, am I going to give you credit because I'm giving you hints? I guess so.
Well, you said early. You didn't say it was James Madison.
Well, that's true. Which 4 U.S. presidents have received the Nobel Peace Prize?
Barack Obama.
Yes. This guy was from Georgia.
Jimmy Carter.
Uh-huh. One died in office, I think, or got sick in office, and his wife ran the country.
Oh, that would be Roosevelt.
No.
FDR.
No.
Oh.
Before Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
I don't
World War I. Think World War I. 1915, 1920, 18, something like that. Woodrow Wilson.
Okay.
And Theodore Roosevelt. So you did get that one.
I forgot about Woodrow. I did.
I don't like the ones that have so many questions.
So many answers.
Yeah, let's go to the short ones. Which president is considered the father of the Bill of Rights? He was a short little guy.
That would be James Madison.
That's right. Leslie Lynch King Jr. is the birth name of which U.S. president? I don't know how you would possibly know this one.
Is there a time frame?
So we're not going to count. We're not going to count on that. Count it against you. There was Gerald Ford.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Which president is featured on the silver dollar? Silver dollar.
I believe that was John F. Kennedy.
That's half dollar.
The full $1. That'd be FDR, I think.
No, it's right before John Kennedy.
Really?
This is reminding me a little bit of the Barney episode with Andy Griffith doing the Constitution.
Eisenhower?
Eisenhower, yes.
I did not know that.
Who is the youngest president elected to the office?
Youngest president. Was that not JFK?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Who was the first president elected? No, let's say that. Who is the only president to serve longer than 2 4-year terms?
FDR.
Yeah. And one more, maybe two. Who were the first residents of the White House? George Washington did not live in the White House. Who was the first?
True. Maybe Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, man, you're so close. John Adams.
So right before him. Okay.
Yeah. And what president implemented Social Security? I love him dearly.
That would have happened during FDR's time.
That's correct. And that's a look at presidential trivia.
Well, thank you for your help on those.
There were some hard ones.
Yeah.
Picking 7, that's just not fair.
Yeah.
Shop and say, well, those deals never seem to stop.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore. We have doors.
Shopping at the Restore.
Yes, we have doors. We have interior and exterior doors available.
Hey, come check them out.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Hi, this is Bill Mills, and I'm inviting you to come to Adam's Place for a visit. We were looking for a place that would get us out of working in the yard and all the little jobs that had to be done at home and keeping up a house and all that, and we decided to move into Adam's Place, and it's just been great.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adam's Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
You don't have hot dogs or apple pie or no Chevrolet to drive, but we have some hickory smoked wings you're just dying to try. You'll try them, you'll like them, you'll give some to a friend. So on a dare, just stop on by and bring in a friend. Slick Pig Barbecue, 1920 East Main.
Is your saving for retirement strategy involving the phrase, I'll get around to it someday? If so, we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and when it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started towards your retirement goals. Give us a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
I love it when this one comes up. I get to play my recorder.
Yeah, it reminds you of those early years, right?
4th grade, Walter Hill. Hit that high note.
Who was the music teacher? Who was your music teacher at Walter Hill?
I have no idea.
I used to know her. Beautiful lady. I'm sweet as she could be. I cannot think of her name, though.
They would come to our classroom on a cart.
Right.
So, anyway, fun
music
times.
on a cart. Art on the cart was the best.
Yeah.
Golly, can you imagine?
That's crazy. That would not be a fun job, but they did well. We are powered by Middle Tennessee Electric, and if you've recently changed your phone number or email, that's something that you may not have thought about, but change that. Get those details updated with MTE. It's the best way for them to reach you directly with important information. We're saying good morning to Catherine Edwards, today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. She's so fun to be around and can always make you smile. Catherine Edwards is getting a free drink of her choice at 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. So enjoy that, Catherine. And today's Good Neighbor salute comes from SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, they're nationally known, and they're all about celebrating the people who pour strength into our community. And it takes people like you out there listening to send in a nomination. So how do you do that? Simply text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or skedaddle on over to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor to get those in. And that helps us salute people right here in our community, and they get a great prize of wonderful, refreshing drink from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. right here in Murfreesboro or Smyrna or in Laverne.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
I hope you read this a little better than you did the first time.
What do you mean?
I just stumbled a little, I thought.
I was looking for a new car and asked the salesman about cargo space.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Tarzan, car no do that. Cargo road.
Replay.
That was better.
Okay.
Didn't get you a 5, but it got you a 4. And that little puzzled look you give on my face doesn't help any. Doesn't increase your score being smart aleck.
I'm not being a smart
aleck.
It's just like, okay.
Yeah, Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. 3.
What are you talking about?
How you doing?
What are you talking about? What is that from?
Friends.
Oh, okay.
Joey.
Yeah.
How you doing?
It's Friday, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
And we go home today.
Well, you go home every day.
There's nothing at night, is what I mean.
Oh. What are you going to do? Night on the town?
No, probably sleep off the 4 days I've worked in a row.
Yeah, boy. It's been a stretch. What did we learn? Presidential trivia. I thought I was very presidential during that.
I thought you were just so-so. But the questions, I had to revamp the questions for you. Next time we do, we'll probably do it again.
Oh, really?
There's 75 of them. I'll probably revamp and get rid of the extra, who were the 5 presidents. I mean, that's pretty hard.
Always like multiple choice. Those are good.
Well, you don't get multiple choice.
I noticed.
You did okay, though. I mean, it was okay. It was solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I gave you a lot of help, a lot of hints, but I mean, it was good. And don't forget now, Saturday, move those clocks forward.
Yeah, before you go to bed.
This is the last time we're going to be able to tell you.
We didn't do what we're watching today because all we've watched is basketball all week.
Now, will we? So when we have a basketball game on Saturday, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow evening.
We'll be getting home an hour later.
That's true.
Oh, boy, that's so good news.
Isn't it? Let it be. The Little Beatles' Let It Be, because that song was released on this day in 1970, we learned during Today in History today. So that's going to wrap us up this morning. For John, I'm Brian. Until next time, take care out there.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. Few afternoon showers and storms are possible in the area. Highs top out near 82 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Lows drop to 64. Then shower and storm.